All right, we got that. I'm going to share my screen here so we can pull up the presentation. And we have it right here. Go to the slideshow. We'll start at the beginning. Bryn, are you able to admit people? I'm not sure if you can.
I cannot.
All right, I'll just keep managing that. And then if you see me looking away from the screen or pause for a second, it's only because I'm pausing to let folks into the meeting. But I don't know. 4 weeks have gone by since the last time we met. A lot of things happened. A lot of three sectionals going on for some of you folks, and we heard from the Penbridge team there. They had some good stuff going on their um, high school today. So a lot of you are being active, and love hearing that. Heard some good conversation this morning from an athlete about her training and getting ready for bowling. So love to hear their stories. So keep it up. I got to start with this picture. I just love this picture so much. It's just it's an incredible scene that we have going on here. So love the shirts and those smiles are just it's pretty impressive. So looks pretty awesome there. Um, we have a blank agenda. I didn't even realize I could do that. So we'll go through the agenda. Nick Camarada is actually on the call this evening tonight, so he'll talk to us a little bit about the fundraising toolkit that was shared by Andrew Fee. I know someone just dropped something in the chat that they didn't receive it. So if you did not receive anything, just drop it in the chat, and then I'll reach out to Andrew and make sure that you get the fundraising toolkit. Brent's going to give us a little update on uniforms team gear. I'm not sure if we were able to get some snapshots or anything like that, so I'm not sure if that slide was updated or not, but we'll see what's going on there. Beacon's also on here. Just give us a registration update, where we're at in the process. We had a good meeting this morning with a travel group about our flights and everything to and from Minnesota. So as soon as, well, we'll talk about that when we get there. Family information. We're finally getting some information from USA Games about families. So we'll be able to pass some of that information on. And then we'll just briefly touch on coaches' meetings. I don't even know how this is happening. I didn't do any of this. Now everyone's on silence, so I'm not going to hear everyone, but we are officially 246 days out. Now, before you blink, that's going to say 10 days out. So time goes by pretty quick. So 246 days, we'll be boarding a plane. We'll be heading out to Minnesota um, to get this show on. I have no idea why it's doing that. Um, I'm not going to go through this. I just left this on here. So when we send out the slide deck, probably won't send it out Monday until Monday. Got some Fall Fest stuff that we're working on here. Um, but again, this is kind of our PA leadership team. So if you have any questions, you can certainly reach out to these folks here. I think myself, Bryn Beacom will speak to her registration and travel. Jeff will talk to us a little what he knows about family services coming out. Heather, not really any updates there from the healthy athletes. Still waiting to get some more information from them. Like I said, Nick will talk to us about marketing, and then I saw Jamie was on here. Potentially, Ellen's on here as our medical support team. Eventually, we'll hear more from Jamie and Ellen as we get closer to the event, and as more meetings come out with the medical team from USA Games. But Jamie and Ellen, if you're on there, I saw Jamie didn't. Just can't see everyone on the screen, but if you guys are on here tonight, really appreciate that and thank you. Some important dates, just want to keep this in there as a reminder. We are set to move, set to we lost Nick, so he's coming back. We are set to fly out from either Pittsburgh or Philadelphia. When I say set, I mean we're going to be departing from Minnesota on June 19th. Opening ceremonies will be the following day on June 20th. The competition dates are June 21st to June 26th, with closing ceremonies on June 26th. And then we return to Pennsylvania after an incredible time that we'll all have in Minnesota. We'll be returning back to Pennsylvania on June 27th. All right, Nick, are you back on?
I am.
Nick, how
Hello.
you doing?
Good.
Yeah, good to see
Sorry.
you. Do you want to pull up
Shut
your?
off my computer.
You want me to pull up the toolkit and go through it, or do you want to share your screen? I mean, either way, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm happy to share.
All right,
Uh,
hopefully it lets you, but I'll take a peek here and see what I need to do on my end.
it does not let me. I'm sorry, Bruce. It says
I think
host disabled attendee screen sharing.
I think you should be good now.
Let's try.
I just want to see if it'll kick me out when you join.
Cool.
I'll stop sharing and then see if that works. There we go. It worked.
Cool.
All right, turn it over to you, Nick.
Awesome. So, hi everyone. Hope you're having a great night. Just wanted to, I know Andrew Fee sent out the toolkit link and an email, but just wanted to walk everyone through a little bit more detail about what exactly is in the toolkit and how some of it can be used. So um, let's see. So the best place to start would
Nick, I'm
be
sorry to cut you off, but I see Bruce's screen.
oh, you see Bruce's screen?
Yeah,
Oh,
now I see my face. There we go.
It wasn't the Dropbox window? How about now? Okay, awesome. Cool. Sorry about that. Okay, so the best place to start, there's several folders in here, but the documents folder is probably going to be the best place for everyone to start and just access some of the tools that we have here. So you can see several different items. One is social media language, and I'll open all these and go through them. But the first one is social media language that you can copy and post to your own social media accounts. Another one is a sample fundraising letter that you can edit and use to, um, distribute accordingly to anyone who you would like to help you fundraise. This is just a PowerPoint deck, so it's the same format and deck that Bruce is using here that you can use in case you want to put together any presentations. And then here's just a one-page snapshot in case you wanted to like print out any flyers, bring them with you anywhere to different events or anywhere you're going, really. So um, each of these in Dropbox, again, you have the main link to the whole toolkit. And then this just basically works like folders, any other system on your, software on your computer. Just go in, click the folder, and then all the documents come up. And then if you want to open an individual document, you can open it this way by clicking open, and it brings up the document. So you can either read it in Dropbox or you can go up here. And this is the case for all the documents or the graphics and everything, and just download it directly to your machine or your smartphone. So in this social media language, you'll see different language for different types of posts, and you can pretty much just copy and paste, this text if you wanted and put it on your social media. Obviously, you'll insert your own fundraising link here once you have the link created. If you're doing a plunge or if you're on this Go Team PA website, but basically just take the copy here and feel free to post it to social media. There's a bunch of different copy for like Polar Plunge support for the gear store, and then general fundraising posts. And we'll continue to add um, different documents as we get closer to USA Games. So this is the initial one, but depending on the time of year, depending on what initiatives we're rolling out with Team PA and all that kind of stuff, we'll add it to the Dropbox. Same thing for the fundraising letter. You can see here a snapshot of it, but basically, if you were to download this, you would just edit your name, date, add in who you're addressing it to. If you have a commitment goal, you can enter that. You can enter your fundraising link. Again, a lot of that might just be goteampa.org, but all of this is completely customizable however you would like. The one pager is just one PDF that you can download, as you can see, so you can bring that with you places or distribute it however you would like. So those are the documents in the toolkit. And then beyond that, we have access to the logos. So if you need our logos for anything, they're all different shapes, colors, sizes, versions of the Team PA logo and the USA Games logo and lockup. Some of these that look like they're not there are just white. So that's why they don't show up, but it's the white version of, some of the logos that you see here. And in order to download those, you can just go to the three dots here. If you hover over anything in Dropbox, you can go right to the three dots and hit download, and then it'll save right to your device. If you go back to the fundraising toolkit, that was the logos. Then we have social media graphics. So if you go into this folder, you can see various graphics with different sizes, different sayings: Go Team PA, support my journey, Forge the Path, which will be our slogan, support Team PA generic, and then some with everyone's faces on it. This is where in Andrew Fee's email, he referenced that there's going to be a follow-up. There's going to be a folder in here with everyone's individual picture and headshot on it, so that you can then take that and download your individual headshot and post that on social media as well. We're just not quite finished making all the graphics for those yet. So then, in addition to social media graphics, there are additional graphics here. You can see email graphics. So if you wanted to add a header or a footer to any emails you're sending out, make it your email signature, like Forge the Path or Support Your Journey. Zoom backgrounds, you can have here different meeting backgrounds and email signatures. You would, again, just go to the three dots, go to download, and then upload that image into whatever email browser or email client you're using. And then if we go back to the toolkit, the last item here is just logo graphics for social media. So in case anyone wanted to post specific logos or explainers or anything like that, you can download these too. So that's pretty much the basics of the toolkit. Bruce, here, let me stop share real quick. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to go into any other detail about what's in the toolkit or anything else along those lines.
Nothing necessarily to the toolkit, but I think once we're finished with your couple updates there, that we'll open it up for any questions that you may have, because I know there's a lot of questions revolving around fundraisers, and some we may be able to answer tonight, some we'll have to get back to you about. But again, we just want to provide as much information as we possible. All right, so it looks like there's some folks commenting that they haven't received it, so we'll make sure that we
Sure.
get on that as soon as
I will
possible.
just add the link to the chat right now.
Oh, cool.
And
And
then
were you going to pull up the team?
it should have come in an email from Andrew Fee for anyone who didn't get the toolkit. So I'm sorry that it might be an email address thing. I don't know why, what might have happened there, but this link in the chat will bring you directly to the toolkit as well. Coach Ann, yeah, the toolkit is for everybody, coaches and athletes. So, in terms of the graphics, we'll make sure that they're all updated accordingly, and the language as well.
So I know that Coach Ann just asked about if it was for coaches too. And does that mean that you did not receive it? So now I'm wondering if the coaches did not receive it. I know Nelson, you got it.
I got it too.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
I did, yeah.
Right,
And sent it to all my guys.
nice.
I got it also.
Cool. All right, Nick, you want to keep on going, or you want me to share my screen? I could share my
Sure.
screen again.
Either way, Bruce, whatever's easiest for you.
Yeah, I'll share it here so we can just get back on track. All All right, and then I know you don't have many updates. Well, we'll get back to the toolkit and everything once we get.
No
through it,
worries.
but you
Yeah,
have a
the
couple
holiday
updates
gear,
there?
the holiday gear store.
Got a lot going on in the background there, Nick.
I know. I'm sorry.
No,
Reese,
that's awesome, man. Good.
I'm home with Mr. Reese. We're here hanging out, but
Oh, nice.
my wife is working tonight, so sorry for all the
Appreciate you,
background noise. But so the Team PA Holiday Gear Store is going to launch at the beginning of November. We're aiming for November 1st, but we don't have the exact date quite yet. But it will be a limited run that will go from November 1st probably to November 17th, 18th, something like that. It's still being sorry. Here you go.
It's all good, Nick.
It's still being worked out when exactly we're going to run the gear store from, but we're aiming to launch at the beginning of November to the middle of November and have everything delivered in time for the holiday season. So the idea is to put a countdown clock on it. Everyone gets their orders in and all the gear will be there in time for the holidays. We will be very specific and clear about like what items that everyone on this call is receiving for free as a part of like the USA Games gear and swag versus what items in the gear store will not be part of that swag or so just so we wouldn't want anyone ordering stuff from the holiday gear store that you're already going to get in your gear bags and everything. So we'll make sure that everyone on this call knows exactly what those items are, so there's no duplicates or anything like that. But again, November 1st is the ideal launch date, and then whatever we hear from the company in terms of the cutoff, we'll go with that. But basically, whenever they cut it off in time to make sure everyone gets their gear in time for the holidays, for gifts, or just for gifts to yourself or anything, that would be what we're aiming for. And we don't have the link yet, but we're hoping to have it next week, the following week at the latest. Once we just need our supplier from Wills to give us the link to the gear store that's all set up. And as soon as we have that, we'll obviously distribute it. But from there, it should be pretty straightforward, just like any other online shopping.
And if I could just, I'm not sure if I'm muted or unmuted here.
Yeah, you're off mute, Bruce.
All right. So what is the idea behind the holiday gift store? Just to be clear, maybe not the expectation, but is to share with family and friends, social media, to get people to essentially purchase stuff from the gear store that would be used as a fundraiser. So I just want to be clear with the athletes that the expectation isn't that they are personally buying stuff for themselves.
Exactly.
More family, friends, other people, like a gear store that want to purchase items that'll help support Team Pennsylvania.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone who wants or is interested in gear. And again, yeah, you can definitely, there's social media language in that toolkit that you can use for gear store as well. And then in terms of headshots, we are still missing a couple headshots. So if you go to the Pennsylvania USA Games website, let's see, I can share it right here. I don't know if everyone has seen this page or not, but this is on our website. If you go to events, sports events, and then scroll.
Do you want me to go to it, or do you want me to stop sharing?
I think I'm sharing this tab, right? Or no?
No, I'm sharing my screen right now.
Oh, I don't know what's going on with my share.
I see the Team PA site.
Oh, now you're good.
You see, okay, so you do see this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good
You're
now.
good.
Yeah, I just stopped sharing.
Okay, so yeah, this is just like the Team PA hub for all of our photos, multimedia information, all that kind of stuff. And then if you go to your individual team, you'll see all of your headshots load here in this drop down. And for anyone whose headshot we don't have, when you go to the drop down, you'll see that it's a placeholder like this. So if anyone has a placeholder image versus the headshot that they got at training camp or submitted at a different time, for example, Derek Jones, this would be a headshot that we're missing. So that would be one that we need to have submitted. So everyone can just kind of check out there to see if they don't have a headshot, and then you can either email it, take a photo of yourself, or have someone take a photo of you in your blue Team PA shirt. If not, if you don't have that shirt, it's okay. We can Photoshop it in. But just take that photo and then send it to Bruce or myself, and we'll make sure that it's uploaded onto the website. And I believe that Beacom also needs those if you don't have your headshot submitted by probably way before November 1st, but November 1st is the absolute deadline cutoff. I'm sure you'll talk about that, Bruce, more as well. But yeah, if you don't see your headshot on that site, definitely get it submitted over to us.
All right, and then I think the last thing was with athlete bios. I think we're still missing a couple of them. So I think we have a good grasp on who hasn't turned them in. So I think we're making individual asks to those specific ones that we're missing as far as headshots and athlete bios.
And I think Beacom sent out an email reminder about that as well, with the link to upload your bios directly there.
Yep.
But if you didn't get that, again, just let us know and we can help provide that.
All right, so I'm really hoping we can just open it up for any questions that folks may have. If you can just unmute yourself, ask any questions. I'm sure there's a bunch of questions here, so hopefully we can try to answer some of them that you may have.
Hey, Bruce.
There you go. Thank you for speaking up. Go ahead.
I gave my mom your number so she can contact you to find out about a fundraiser, because my mom has tried their best in our county for Armstrong, Indiana, to do a fundraiser, and she can't because someone is like when she went to a place to do like a car races and stuff and setting up the tables for things like that to raise money for our count for Special Olympics, they turned it down. So she was going to talk to you about the fundraiser stuff, what she can help to raise money for this.
Okay.
She has your number, and she wasn't sure who she was supposed to contact, because I told her we were talking about the fundraisers.
Yeah, I mean, that would be perfectly fine to reach out to her. I mean, with any questions, please reach out.
Yeah, I had told her to reach out to you, and she found your email.
Yep.
And she was going to email you, because I said, Mom, I know you're trying to help your daughter in Special Olympics, and I know that things are not working out.
No, it's all good. I mean, that's what we're here for. And quite honestly, you mentioned Armstrong, Indiana.
Yes.
So I would pull in Andrea Patton too, who was your new regional executive director for the Three Rivers area, for additional support. And that goes for everyone on this call within their region too. And some of you may not know who your regional executive director is, but as we move forward, they'll be getting more involved. I know Nick talked about the plunges and stuff like that. So probably some of you may not understand what a plunge is or what the expectation is there. So if anyone has any questions related to that.
And the other thing too, I did not get the kit.
All right, Nick just dropped it in the chat. Are you able to grab it from there? Is one step.
I emailed it to you already.
Okay.
I didn't get the kit either.
What did you say, Coach?
I emailed it to you today.
I didn't get the whole kit.
Nice. All right, so that takes care of that one. All right, anything else? You're making it too easy for us.
Hey, Bruce, this is Chris Rowland.
Hello.
Did you find through the email, did you get Mark and Amanda's update medical?
I think,
or through the text?
I don't know if it was a text or an email, but I remember getting it.
Oh, so you did get it through.
I believe so. We could have Beacom confirm that, but I'm pretty sure that we did.
Not through text, it was faxed. I'm sorry, because our doctor's
that's what I mean, through a fax, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because you didn't answer me on that one. Yeah, okay. I was actually surprised that they just faxed it with the number there. which was good because my scan and computer are not cooperating together right now.
Yeah, and I didn't even know we had a fax, to be honest with you. So the
Yeah,
faxes
okay.
actually
Well,
go
that's
to
good.
like our HR admin, and she doesn't check it all the time. So if
She's the
someone
best.
sends me a thing, hey, did you get? I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
did you get any faxes?
Okay, well,
So, but I think to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure I
okay, well, that
remember
was
that.
good.
All right, any other
Okay,
fundraising
cool, because
questions? I know that
I
was,
didn't hear from you, so, you know,
yeah, sorry about that.
that's okay. I know you're busy.
Okay, Bruce, I do have another thing. I am going for my physical, so you guys will get the copy of the physical back sometime soon. Tom will be getting a copy of it too.
All right, you're amazing. Thanks for doing that. And I really, it's unfortunate that happened, but I'm really proud of the way everyone has responded and been supportive and understanding and doing as
Hey,
much as you can to get it done. So,
Hey, things happen. Hey, things happen. I
But we're-
mean, at least that we are going to get this under control. The date needs but Steph's like, what? You mean your date needs changed? I'm like, yes, it needs changed.
yeah, fortunately, I was going to say that fortunately, the majority of the doctors have been cooperative too. I know there's one or two incidents where it was a little bit of a struggle. So,
Oh, let me, my doctor get
if
up
any-
on this.
if anyone is incurring any additional charges, shoot me an email. I know there's someone on this call that I do owe a reimbursement to, so I'll get that out as quickly as I can. And I'm pretty sure it came from Franklin County, and I've been in touch with their regional executive director there to take care of that. But I know it's been a while, but I still have that on the back of my mind there too. But if you do incur any costs, please let us know because it was, obviously a mistake on our end here.
So
All right,
as I get off here, I'm gonna let my mom know about what we had discussion, so she can get a hold of you.
Sure, no problem. I appreciate that.
You're
All right,
welcome.
we're going to keep moving on then, so we can just be considerate of your time here. But if you do have any Team PA fundraising questions, please shoot me an email. Andrew Fee from the Three Rivers region, he's our VP for strategic initiatives, strategic partnerships, really working hard behind the scenes here to find generous donors. And I think one of the first meetings I think I mentioned, he really wants to outfit Team PA. So when we get to Minnesota, we're the best looking team there. And I know he's 100% committed to that too. So I just want to recognize him and just recognize him for all his work that he's doing behind the scenes with this. He couldn't be on the call tonight. He's at a conference tonight supporting Special Olympics. So doing a lot of good things there. But hopefully what Nick was able to provide at least gave you some additional a little bit more clarity to understand the fundraising. But there'll be more to come with fundraising. And again, if there's any questions, let me know. So we can certainly answer those questions. So that was the main part tonight, was the fundraising. But I'm going to turn it over to Bryn.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Nothing crazy new from me. A lot of repeats from last week, but I've been in contact with some of you about direct sizing kits. If anybody else needs them, please shoot me an email. I hope they've been working well for the people who got them. Super easy. You get what you need in there. Comes with a return label. Try stuff on. Tape the box back up, return label, send it back. Super easy. So if anybody needs any additional sizing kits, please let me know. I know I've gotten a few emails from some people who have not gotten the apparel that we gave out at training camp. I'm placing another order, so that should be arriving soon. I apologize for the delay on that. It's been a little crazy, but we will get that shipped out to everybody as soon as possible. And then again, I've gotten a few emails about like sports specific items that some teams may need, coaches may need, whatever. So please feel free if you think of anything, shoot me an email. I will do my best to make sure that everybody gets everything they need, just to be prepared and to cover, make it the best experience we can. I said last time that we kind of changed the shorts. I know they were not the most comfortable best shorts, so we have more of like an athletic golf short that we're going with. And then we also, for whoever would like it, we're gonna also have a skort that, like an athletic skort, that we're gonna be offering. So I'll send out some kind of form or survey or something, where you can kind of I s- I'm glad Ange is clapping. So that we can people can put their preference of which one they want. We want everyone to be as comfortable as possible. It's a long 7, 8, 9 days, so we want everyone to feel their best and feel comfortable. And then again, please, you guys all have my email. Thank you, everyone who's been reaching out. I am trying my best to be super responsive, but have a ton of emails coming in. So just please feel free to email me, shoot me a text, whatever you need. But I'm always here to help. And yeah, looking forward to being with all you so soon.
And then when you said shorts or skirts, that will be part of the gear, right? We're not saying, hey,
Yes.
do you want a skirt? Oh, it's $25. I mean, that's part of the gear package there.
Right. Yeah. So
Excellent.
that'll be part of your, yeah, just your general wear.
Did we cover what the general wear was as far as what we were getting to let this group know?
We can go over that next time.
Okay. All right. I just, if we're getting shirts, stuff
Yeah,
like
Nick
that.
and I
And
are actually have,
outside of like your team gear that you need for your sport, we're also
yep,
getting, I think Nick mentioned swag. We'll
yeah,
also be accompanying that. So we're looking at different styles of hats. I know Andrew's working with a
yep.
hat company. I think we mentioned this before too, but they're working on sneakers, socks, a variety
Yeah,
of different
so
things that we're
Nick
trying to
and
get.
I, yeah, we have a meeting next week to kind of finalize what all of that gear will look like. Andrew actually just confirmed with Nick and I last week that we are all getting some sunglasses donated, which is
Oh,
pretty
nice.
cool. Um, so yeah, we will confirm before, sooner than later, what exactly the gear we will be getting you guys will be. So yeah, probably next meeting or after that.
Okay.
Hey,
Fair
Bruce.
enough.
My name's Corey Stein from
Hey, Corey, go
Team
ahead.
Northampton. How are you?
All right. We're good.
How can I change my number to number 2 instead of 7?
Just ask your coach to send us a text, send us an email. I think Brandon's, I think he's on here too. Yeah, I saw him earlier. So,
Okay.
we didn't order the uniforms yet, so we can certainly
Okay.
make changes there, I believe.
Yeah, you can shoot me an email, Corey, or
Or you
have
know
your
what? Put it
coach
in the
shoot me an
chat.
email.
If you're able to
Okay.
put it in the chat, drop it in there, then we won't lose it.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yep.
And then just want to respond to one of your comments that you had, Bryn, that you're try to be as responsive as you can. So again, like just to go back to the comment earlier, if you don't hear back from us within a couple days, shoot us an email again, because our intent is not to provide information and not to get back to you, but it's also competition season going on here too, as many of you are aware. And Lucine's getting all fired up. We had sectionals going on, and we have Fall Fest coming up the next couple, what is it, November, second week in November. So our intent is certainly to be as communicative as we can and responsive as possible, but sometimes things get stuck in the mail sometimes. So I don't want you to think that we're not paying attention to you, because it is a priority of ours, and we want to make sure that we're, again, being as transparent as we can. All right, so I'll skip over the next slide. Beak, talk to us a little bit about registration, then I'll fill in the rest.
So I am trying very hard to finish up the registration as quickly as I possibly can between football and my full-time job. So I do apologize. I have not been very responsive to emails. I do have a whole pile of them backing up. So if you haven't heard from me and if you've submitted something to me, please bear with me. I will get back to you once I confirm what I have. So yeah, I'm working as hard as I can to get all this stuff uploaded and figure out what's still missing. So yeah, that's where I am.
I like your background. I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I don't have the same background up, but now I know.
I just added it. I love it.
Fancy. Yeah, just we're trying to do averting. I don't know what that means. I think that's supposed to be everything, but we're trying to get everything wrapped up by Sunday, October 26th. It is a lot of manual inputting, which we were not expecting. Just for an example, like the medicals that, not the medicals that you got from your physical, but like the medical questions that you had to answer has to be checked off individually by each athlete. So every question has to be yes, no, adding information, rather than a simple, oh, you have your form, we turn it in, we upload it. It's manual,
The
manual.
the physicals too, like every form that you filled out, I have to manually enter all of that information in the system, all those pages, and then I have to upload all those documents as well. So there's it's a lot of manual work. So yeah, sorry, Bruce, cut you off.
No, all good. I just want to make sure we're being transparent and so everyone's on the same page and let you know where we're at. So
Yeah.
thank you for that update.
Mhm.
We do have a deadline of November 1st. They said on November 1st, the system's being shut down and we're kind of out of luck until March. What happens in March is any athlete that is, I don't hope this doesn't happen, but it could happen. If an athlete is scratching, like not attending, can no longer attend USA games, we can replace that individual athlete. But as far as any updates and adding pictures and medicals and everything like that, they've sent a letter to all of us saying November 1st is your deadline. So next week's going to be a pretty fast moving week. We are prepared once we know where we stand to activate our regional executive directors to work specifically with a team in your area. Like to give you an example, Three Rivers has the soccer team out there, basketball team out there. So anything that we're missing, we're going to pull in the regional executive directors and the regional sport directors to help support us and to also help support you in getting anything that we need. There are some like missing checks, like if they ask a question, some of them were missing. So we might have to reach out to you and be like, hey, you forgot to check yes next to this item. So there's a lot of those little specific things that may be coming your way. Hopefully not, but there are going to be some of that, and we're going to try to do our best to get everything locked in by October 26th. So Beacom and all of us can kind of work together and try to get everything done to meet that deadline of November 1st. So I'm pretty confident that we can do it. I'm guarantee that Beacom is on top of it, and we're prepared to activate next week with the support of Special Olympics as a whole behind us. So appreciate everyone's getting back to us, filling out the paperwork, following up on things. So that's a great support, and I'm just grateful that people are reaching out to us. So I think that's about it for registration. We had a pretty good meeting today, but Beacom, I don't want to steal your thunder, so I'll let you speak to a travel update.
I don't know how much I'm allowed to tell.
Well, I think whatever's on that screen is good.
Okay. So we are planning on flying out of both Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. Michelle Boone had thankfully split the list up for me to help us kind of direct people to which airport they're going to be flying out of. We were looking at a number of different flights. So I think we're starting to narrow some of those details down and trying to figure out what the best approach is. But there will be multiple flights flying out of each airport, we believe. Once we have everything kind of locked down and have a better idea of what the plans are, we will make sure everyone gets notified, and we'll let you know what we're gonna do. So
we're getting close. So we had a very good, like I said, we had a very good meeting this morning with a travel group who came to us with some real positive news that we got today. So on our end, we just need to button up a couple more things on our end and making sure that it's a good fit with us, but we have a good community partner thankfully Stephanie Taylor, who's on this call from the team, was able to connect us with. So
Yeah.
some positive things going on there, and just wanted to alert everyone that, we'll be getting some more travel information out to you as quickly as possible. So thanks, Beacom and Stephanie, appreciate that. All right, Jeff, are you on? Finally, we got some family information.
I am here. So
There you go. And I crammed everything on one sheet. I hate to do that because it looks kind of messy, but
yeah, that's fine. All right, hi everyone. I'm Jeff, and I'm gonna share some family information and be an ongoing contact. Hopefully, share a lot of ongoing family information with that. But Bruce will share all this information with you. The big updates are right now is the USA Games are working on making everything paperless and making it a digital journey, with registration starting in late October, early November. With a simple website that everything can be downloaded to. They're also going to use a USA Games app, but that's not going to be available until around April of 2026. But that's where you can do seamless ticketing, real-time notifications, have a lot of questions answered, and have a customized schedule of the events and much more from there. So I can drop in and share my contact information and email in the chat. So if there's any questions that you have, if I can get the answer or find the answer for you, I will. Information should start coming more regular right now. So there's going to be a Family of Champions newsletter that comes out, and it will be a place to ask questions, share information, and you guys can submit questions and answers that we can get if they're not being answered. Family registration does close as of January 31st, 2026. And the USA Games for families is working on a variety of short training videos, questions and answers, and that will be coming out soon. So as soon as I receive them, I can share that with everyone so they have information on that also. And then just some general information. There's no limit when family or friends are registering for athletic competitions, the fan zone, the Fun Fest activities, but for special events and for the family event only, due to capacity, there will be a limit of 3 family tickets per athlete. And then hotel booking is already available. And there's information about that, and I gave a link for reservations and everything like that, so I can drop those into the chat. Or Bruce, will you be sharing that out, that they'll have all that information too?
Yeah, I can do that. And then once the family registration website opens up, we'll be sure to share that as well.
Sounds good. I think that's the big updates I have.
Okay, and then I was on the website today for families just to see what else they had on there. So, like Jeff mentioned, early fall is when family registration will open. Again, just to reiterate, family registration will close January 31st. Quarter one, which is essentially the first 3 months of 2026, they'll be sending out email notifications with links and stuff like that, detailing all the information that families need to know about. And the RP, instead of April to June 2026, is when the Champions app will be available for your smartphone. So that'll be coming as well. Already talked about this, but June 19th is when the families, can arrive. Like, you don't have to arrive on the 19th. Like, it's up to the families when they want to arrive. But generally, the 19th is when families will be arriving. Again, I already talked about this with opening ceremonies. Competition should be June 22nd to the 26th. The ESPN zone will be June 22nd, and then June 24th is family night. Again, that's one of their special activities that Jeff was mentioning that they're going to be limited because of the capacity there. We only have a couple slides left, and then we'll just open up for any questions. I'll just keep moving on. I know that the couple coaches meetings have already occurred. Coaches that join those meetings, I really appreciate that and your leadership with learning about USA Games. Essentially, coaches, you and I probably have the same information. If not, you probably have a little bit more information due to the coaches meetings that you go to. So really appreciate you guys jumping on those calls. They did today provided me with a link to all the coaches webpage and all that stuff. So now I have access to the meeting minutes and stuff like that. Athletics, Tom, I think I'm not sure if we ironed that out, but athletics already happened. Basketball's coming up. Bocce, I'm not even sure what the date is, but October 20th has not happened yet. So hopefully coaches that you received an invitation to all the coaches meetings. If you did not receive an invitation to the coaches meeting, please let me know, because that means either your email is spelled wrong in their system, or something's happening where you're not getting the email. So I want to make sure that we get a jump on that pretty quick. The other thing I want to mention, which is actually pretty cool, just to bring up Andrew Fee again and his commitment to our team. We are trying to get a company to donate, like essentially like a 16-foot box truck to take all our equipment out there, so we don't have to take it on the plane. We're still in the works with that, but I know, Tom, you had questions about tents and stuff like that we could potentially purchase if we need them. We would put them on that truck, send them out there to Minnesota, unload it, and they'll bring it back for us. So our plan is to make it as easy and comfortable a ride as we can. Heading out to Minnesota, I'm talking like golf clubs and our big bags and equipment that we don't want to bring on a plane, that we can collect from you all and put on the truck. So more to come on that. So I think that was another positive thing that came out of our meeting today too. I think that was about it. A couple of resources. Again, Jeff mentioned the USA Games website. Is always a good resource to go to, especially with families, and I think all the venues are on there. I'll cover that a little bit later on, as far as the venues and times and schedules. But I really wanted to focus on the fundraising today. Was my main goal there. So there are additional resources there that you can feel free to click and search. Our next meeting will be Thursday, November 20th at 7 o'clock. So hopefully we should have more of an update with fundraising. Gear store, if it opens by November 1st, we'll certainly get the information out to you way before our next meeting. So if we're talking about the gear store on November 20th, something's wrong. But I hope by November 20th, the gear store is up and running. We clarify any fundraising questions that you may have. So we'll see you all on Thursday, November 20th. Now, not expecting to hang up yet, so I'm just going to stop sharing my screen and open up for any questions that you may have.
Hey,
Feel
Bruce.
free to unmute.
Bruce, guess what's going on this Sunday?
Uh-oh. Well, I'm hoping, do the Eagles play? Because that's really what I'm hoping for.
Oh, our local competition for Armstrong,
Oh, right
Indiana.
on. All right, all right.
And then I'll be going to then we go to Villanova.
Yeah, I'm getting all your housing. I got to get your housing ready tonight. So that we have a deadline of midnight tonight. So getting all your housing in for that.
I'm getting excited. This is what I'm excited about now.
Yeah, it's going to be spectacular.
Because
Clinton's
I have
going
to,
out there.
you know what I'm doing by I'm doing 1,500, 3,000, 5,000.
Nice. Do them all.
Hey, Bruce.
Before we have any conversation, I do want to open up any family member, parent, family member, have any questions that we can try to answer at this point. I want to make sure that we allow time for any questions.
Bruce, I have a quick question.
Yeah, please. There you go.
Could you expand on what you mean by purchasing tickets? Is that for competition, or is that for like certain special events that are held in addition to competition?
Yeah, I don't think there's any, Jeff, I don't know if you can answer that question now, but I think the tickets were more for like opening ceremonies, and there's special events.
Okay. Special events you want to get through.
Right, like I don't think there's a charge to walk around and visit the competitions.
Ask if you want to real quick. Go ahead.
I hope that helps, and we'll make sure that we clarify that too, just in case. And once we get more family information, we'll pass that along. And again, that was related to the families as opposed to coaches and obviously athletes and coaches, that we're not going to be purchasing tickets for anything. That's all taken care of.
Thank you.
I think I heard someone say, go ahead and ask that question. So I encourage you to ask that question.
Okay, my question is, if you get 3 tickets per family for to see them bowling and things, does it have to be the same 3 people that go, or can they share the ticket? Like one
No,
go
no.
one day and one another?
Yeah,
I don't think
bowling's
I don't think it's
open.
related.
There's no tickets for that. The tickets are just for the opening ceremonies, the family special event. Those
Okay.
are the only thing that's limited. For competition or the sports venues or anything like that, there's no tickets. That's just
Okay.
come and get your seat and see everything. The
Zoe.
tickets are more for, there's gonna be a family event only, there's gonna be a special event, and then opening ceremonies. They have to
Okay.
limit you to the space.
Thank you very much.
Cool. Thanks, Jeff.
Bruce, I had a question.
Sure, fire away.
Are they going to have shuttles from the various hotels to go to, like Blaine, where soccer will be playing, and some of the other sports?
There are. Yep. Well, there's shuttle buses from campus to the off-campus sites. So one will be going to, I can't remember off the top of my head, but one where flag football, softball, soccer, the off-site, there's a shuttle bus that goes back and forth, and then as well as the bowling.
It goes from campus though to Blaine, or will it be going to individual hotels? I'm just,
What do you mean by hotels? We're staying in dorms. Or are you
Well,
talking about
like-
you're talking about families?
yes, I'm talking
All right.
about families. Like
Yeah,
I'm staying
I'll have
in,
to see what they're doing with families, but at least for us at the dorms, there's a shuttle for us to get around.
yeah, okay. My concern was, do I have to rent a car, or do I have to consider Uber or what to get to Blaine, where Greg
Yep.
will be playing
Yeah,
soccer?
I'll dig around and look for some more information and see if I could get some clarification or if they have anything for that for you and let you know.
Okay, and you said they would be getting a swag. What is a swag?
Swag?
Yeah.
Flag,
Greg, I think you're laughing. You know what swag is?
clothes.
Anything could be swag, something that's cool.
Is
Like
it
a hat or
Clothes.
it could be a lot of different things.
Ouch.
Okay.
Swag's kind of like fun stuff.
Okay.
Like t-shirts,
All right.
hats, bags.
Like goodie
Uh,
bags.
What's that?
Like goodie bags.
Yeah, like
Okay,
a goodie
said they were
bag.
getting
So.
a swag, and I'm like, okay, what's a swag?
Like outside of their sportswear, we have swag, which is like the fun stuff. So like sunglasses that we're
Okay.
getting. We're trying to get sneakers and socks for everyone.
Uh-huh.
Trying to get some outside of like softball that wears hats. We're trying to get everyone hats. Swag is unlimited. So whatever extra kind of gift we get is kind of what swag is. All right, that kind of concludes everything from here. So if you do have any questions, let me know. I can't believe that took the full hour, but hopefully that was a lot of good information that you got there. Just want to say thanks to the coaches, parents, everyone that's working behind the scenes to keep our athletes motivated, working out, staying in shape. Some of you I'll see at Fall Festival in a couple weeks. Otherwise, I'll see you on Zoom on that Thursday. I'm willing to stick around and just have a conversation, but other than that, have a great night. Go Team PA.
Yeah.
I feel
Hey,
like
Bruce.
we should have like a
Way to go.
song or something like that, but maybe we'll work on that later.
Hey,
That'd be cool.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, my road blocked off because they're filming a movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you in it?
No, my neighbor in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good seeing you a couple weeks ago too, man. That was fun.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? I don't want to keep people on here unnecessarily, but again,
Hey, Bruce.
just having a
Is there-
conversation.
Hey, Bruce, is there a way that we can be able to let me know both when we're getting ready to which airport I'm going to be at? Because my staff has asked that question. And I said, I don't know until we get the information.
Where do you live?
Pittsburgh area.
You're in Pittsburgh, so you'll be flying out of Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Really, we put a dividing line down like the middle of the state, and I think.
Know that.
Oh, is that not good?
Yeah, I didn't know that because the staff wasn't sure if it was Pittsburgh or somewhere else. They weren't sure.
Yeah, and we're also going to make sure that you get there as well. Like, I don't think the expectation is that all the athletes need to find rides and Ubers. I think what we'll do is work together as a team. potentially pick people up in Erie, stop somewhere else, like kind of like that we did for
Camp.
training camp, right? We try to get everyone there on buses and shuttles, and
Oh, Lord, here we
So-
go.
we'll do the same thing there. We'll
So
have to
every-
manage between the coaches and everyone, like who's going to be in Pittsburgh, who's going to be in Philadelphia. There's probably going to be at least 2 different flights flying out of Philly, just because of the airlines that we have to use, and we're trying to get direct flights, so there's no stopovers or anything like that. So we're kind of limited with seats and everything. We were fortunate enough, fortunate or unfortunate, it's your decision, but when we flew to Orlando, we were fortunate enough to fly out of we flew out of Harrisburg, and we all fit on one flight, but we're unable to do that. Most likely we'll be using Delta, or I forget the other one,
American.
American or Delta. So those are the 2 flights that we're working with, and trying to do some fun stuff for you when we get to the airport. And once we land in Minnesota, there'll be a shuttle bus waiting for each of the groups there. We hop on and we're heading on campus.
So everyone from Clinton County East would potentially be flying out of Philadelphia, and everyone from like Center County West would go to Pittsburgh, I think.
Yay!
I'll go to Pittsburgh.
Don't mind me, I'm
Um,
excited, dude.
Hey, Bruce, I have a question.
Who is that? So I can.
Mary.
Mary? Okay, Mary, because I
I
think
have a
someone else had a question too. I missed this question.
My family won't be there till they don't know if they're driving or flying. They won't be there till the 20th. Is
Yep.
that okay?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay,
and-
my
and
mom
once-
was just asking.
Yeah, sure. And then once we'll actually get they
That's
might
okay.
already have it posted, but not sure if they do yet. We'll have days that you're competing, so we'll know those days.
Hey,
And-
Bruce. Hey,
Um,
my brother's coming down. My brother and his wife is coming down, okay, to see me
Nice.
to USA Games. Is there a way we can make sure that they know which days I am competing so they can come right directly down there on
I'll do that.
time?
Yeah.
I'll take care of that.
Okay, coach.
I have another question. You will let us know when opening ceremonies is, what time on the 20th?
Oh, absolutely. And we'll be
Okay,
there.
because my mom wondered.
Yeah, we'll be there a day ahead of time. It's usually probably about 7 o'clock, and the facility is pretty amazing. It's going to be in the football stadium, which is pretty exciting.
It's gonna be in the football stadium. Okay.
Hey,
Okay, because my mom
Bruce.
asked and I said I don't know.
And actually, if you wanted to, you can go to their website and you can actually see where you're actually going to competing. There's pictures up there and all that kind of good stuff.
Okay. Thank you.
I think, was it Adam? I don't know if Adam's on here anymore, but he did
Yes.
ask that we didn't hear him, but
He's there.
Adam, what was your question? Oh, there you go. Your volume's not working.
You can.
You want to put it in the chat or just shoot me an email?
Let me say this about this. Oh, Jesus God.
Uh,
Hey, Tom, I have to go down for my medications.
Okay.
Alrighty. Bruce,
go
I
ahead.
have to go down. I gotta go down for my medications. So.
Okay.
All right, have a good night. I don't expect anyone to stay on
Bye,
here.
Sheena.
I was just enjoying the conversation.
Really, I'm counting down those days. I swear to God, I'm keeping on chart on these days.
He's excited.
Martha, as soon as I get off here and do some of the housing, I'm not sure that we actually got it from your doctor's office, but I'll run through my emails again.
Yeah, you already have.
Oh,
7243099.
Someone's calling somebody.
Do you want me to make sure you get a copy? Did you need a copy of my physical, the form that after I get it taken care of by the doctor? Do you need a copy too?
Yes.
Yep, that'd be
All
great.
right, we're definitely my group home is getting a copy. Like, okay.
Did
Well, I'll
Whitman
be
show?
getting a
Oh,
copy of
Adam's
my
still
physical when
there.
I'm done. I'll talk to you guys later.
Adam, you okay to just shoot me a text? I mean,
I'm
shoot me
trying
an
to call
email? Oh, you're trying to call him.
Hey, Bruce.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know,
Oh,
it's
go ahead,
my
Todd.
birthday the day that we get there's the day after my birthday.
So I missed that. Does that mean when we're at Minnesota, it'll be your birthday, or it'll be the day before? I missed that.
The day before will be my birthday.
Oh, nice.
Well, I smell some
Right.
cupcakes or something.
I don't know.
I'm hoping there's a couple birthdays. I do enjoy myself a cupcake.
Hey, Bruce, have a good night.
You too,
Good
Corey.
night.
Have a good one.
Good night,
Hi,
Bruce.
Corey.
Put an Eagles
got
hat on
you.
next time. Christy Reed, good to see you on here. I hope you're doing well.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Take
can.
care, Bruce.
And that's the question?
Okay, so the question was, wait, I was gonna try and mute that.
We can hear it
Okay,
good.
so when we're fundraising, if we get the question, is the money for the athlete? Wait a minute here. If we get the question, if the money, is the money for the athlete or the group or a percentage for the athlete?
No, it goes to Team PA. Goes to us as a whole, Team PA.
It goes for PA?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
all right, that's what I wanted to check.
That was kind of funny, Tom.
Hey, it's Christy.
Nick-
I'll see you at Villanova.
Yeah, Chrissy, I do need to talk to you a little bit just about winter games. I'm searching
Okay.
for a snowboard person, but I just haven't
Snowboard.
had a chance to reach out yet. Nick,
Okay.
you're good to go. Beacom, you're good to go. Tom, have a great night. Good to see you back on your feet.
Hey,
Yep,
Bruce, I
I
got a
do.
question for you, actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Oh,
the
Beacom, sorry.
yeah, sorry. So the fundraising tool, do we fundraise as well?
We can.
Okay.
Again, there's not an expectation where Beacom, you need to raise $500, but get a couple bucks. It is what it
Okay.
is. So I'll put it on my Facebook and see what happens, but
Well, I have a corporate
pass, but-
sponsorship person that I'm gonna go hit up because she's all about supporting charities like this. So
and it would be incredible, right? Like if we get that individual connected with Andrew Fee, like he's phenomenal working with corporate sponsorships and
okay,
getting
yeah,
us some good swag and all that kind of stuff. So he'd be a
yeah,
great
she's
person.
part of Nittany Energy. So they have a bunch of mini marts and stuff around this area. So
Keep that in our back pocket and use them for summer games too.
yeah, I'm going to.
Martha, did you have any additional
Bruce.
questions? I haven't looked at my email yet. Hold on, Glenn. You're on mute. You're on mute, sorry. I don't know if I can unmute you or not. Yeah, sorry, you got to unmute yourself. Go ahead, Glenn. While she's unmuting herself. Actually,
I
said
just had two
Brandon
questions
instead
for
of
you.
Glenn.
So-
I said Brandon earlier when I was referring to you.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did. Brendan was on too.
Yep. Go ahead, Glenn.
Two questions. One of my parents, they were looking for a person to reach out to about like getting a donation from his company. Should I just have him reach out to you?
Yeah, absolutely. And then depending on what the company is, I'll probably put them in touch with Andrew Fee because
Okay. Yeah, it's just a local. I think it's a local landscaping company here, but he's gonna try to get them to donate something towards the team. So he asked me about it at practice on Tuesday, so I figured I'd ask.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And then I
and
think
the other
in that
question I have.
in that situation, I think we would pull Julie Benjamin in there too, right? That would be a good opportunity for the region. All right, Martha,
Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
let him
And
ask
then-
one more question, and I'll get right back to you. Go ahead, Glenn.
Do you need us to provide like the flags and everything, mouthpieces and everything, or?
Yeah,
like,
I'm pretty sure that.
Amanda asked me, and I was like, I figured I'd just ask you.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Like,
sure. For the
we usually
flags and
travel
stuff,
with them for everything we do, so.
Yeah, I would bring them just in case. But well, did you have a flag football meeting yet?
No, it's on the 29th.
Yeah, you can ask that question on there and get an update for them. The other thing that I just found out, Glenn, in flag football, right, you're allowed to intercept a pass now.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to run it back for positive yards.
Correct. We returned 6 for a touchdown at DeSales.
That's all? Tag.
Wow.
But what about extra points?
There are so it's 1 point or 2 points. It's 7 yards or 12 yards. I mean,
Right,
that's
but
what
what happens
we
if you
do.
what happens if you get an interception on that?
You can return it. I mean, that's the way we did it at the sales. I don't know
All
what
right.
they're going to do at USA games.
Yeah, I was just
but
going to let you
we
know at
played it out.
USA games, they will not allow a return.
Okay,
on
so it's
a
dead ball, just
2-point
like a
conversion.
college football rule.
Yeah, and it's actually disappointed, but I actually looked the rules up and it says that you can advance an interception on a 2-point conversion. So I'm
Yeah.
sticking with that as one of the rules. But just to let you know, there's, I think it was what, 2 things that are a little different than we do. One was
Yeah.
the interception on the 2-point conversion, and I think maybe there was one other thing. The
Yeah, I
coaching
mean,
on the field.
that's a huge rule. It's a huge rule change. I mean, like it changed games at Eastern Fall Sectionals. Like,
Yeah,
I
and-
mean, it's a cool. I'm glad they made that addition to the rules. And then, being off the field, we've been practicing that. I wasn't on the field at all. At Fall Sectionals, like
Perfect.
in preparation for USA games. So
Perfect.
we're well on our way to that.
Nice. I know I could count on you. All right, sorry, Martha, you've been waiting for patiently for a while.
Yeah, I know he did his registration early. So we went to the doctor and she signed the letter saying that there was nothing changed and put the date on it. That's what
Yep.
we wanted you to do, correct?
Absolutely, that'd be fantastic. And I think your doctor was going to email it or send it, right?
I think they did, but they didn't put a letterhead on it. So it just said his name, Brandon Shoemaker.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll check my emails, and I'm not sure if they faxed it, which I can double
Yeah, they
check
did.
too.
Yeah, they did fax it,
So
but they didn't put the letterhead.
yeah, I'll research it again. I mean, I do have access to the faxes, so I'll go back again. I just don't know off the top of my head. if we
Okay,
got it.
I
And
just
then-
want to make sure that that was,
Yep.
taken
Yeah, I'll
care
double check that.
yes,
You know what airport I gotta fly to?
we probably Pittsburgh, right?
Pittsburgh?
Yeah, is
we're-
that, what area are you from?
Molokai.
Well, Lehigh Valley.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
Lehigh Valley. You'd probably go out of Pittsburgh. I mean, Philadelphia.
For there.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, you're probably only about 40 minutes, 50 minutes, maybe an hour to Philadelphia.
Maybe an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're doing everything we can to avoid an early morning flight because I am not a morning person. So
Yeah, I don't
think
want a
we're-
morning. Earliest I want to leave is 10:30.
Yeah, so we're looking at a 10:30 flight.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not
think it's
guaranteed. I mean, the people that we're working with are working with the airline. So once we hear back from them, we met with them today. They told us by sometime next week we'll get the official quote and all the prices to lock it in.
I know maybe we could, drive with the flag footballs going.
Yeah,
from
right.
Lee-
That's what we'll do. We'll probably have a bus that meets in Greater Lehigh Valley, stops in Philadelphia, stops in Delaware, whatever it looks like. But we'll start planning that once we get the hotels locked in. I think our intent is to get everything locked in within the next 3 or 4 weeks, if not sooner. But our actual flight tickets and all that stuff, we won't get that information until like March. But we're trying to get everything locked in now, put a deposit down, guaranteed our seats and everything. Nick, you don't have to stick around, man.
You go ahead.
Okay.
Was that the bio? I'm pretty sure I did that, but I did get a text saying it was not completed, but I'm pretty sure I did it. So I just want to make
Alright.
sure
If
that
you
that was
did it-
done. I
Yeah,
did
if
it.
If you did it, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I don't have access to the background, like where they get downloaded to. So if I checked your name and I didn't see it, that's why I reached out to you. But if you've already done it, don't worry about it. It may just not have downloaded properly. So don't worry about it.
And then
Unless-
I think Nick can not pull us a report, but I think Nick has access to that. Nick or Haley, I believe that they shared us a link so we can double check.
And then the fundraising kit, I don't know if I got that or not. I guess I'll double check on my email on that.
Yeah, and if not, if you can just grab it from the chat here, and it's the same toolbox. So,
Okay.
yep, that's all it was the toolbox. So again, I'm grateful that Nick hopped on and kind of talked through the toolbox because I wasn't quite sure what it looked like. And
Our our county's having a tricky trade in the next couple weeks.
Oh,
So,
cool.
yeah, so after that's done, I can concentrate on, for him.
Yeah,
For
it's all good. We're
that event, so
cool.
hopefully he can get up and speak in front of the,
Is
say a
he,
few.
is he trained to do that? Because I was thinking if he's not like a global messenger, I mean, we do have resources available to help.
Well, that'd be great because he's very shy and he doesn't like to speak in front of a lot of people. So
I'm right
that-
with him.
I'm challenged, you know. I don't really want to push him, you know, but at the same token, you know.
Do you mind sending me an email? Because I would connect you with Jordan Schubert. He's
Okay.
our athlete leadership person who works directly with athletes for like global messengers, how to talk about Special Olympics, how to get comfortable.
That would be
That is his
yeah.
job, is to train athletes to speak in public and promote Special Olympics as a whole.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
Yep, he's the right person to go to. All right, Beacom, I don't want to hold you up either. I mean, we've
Okay.
done a lot of work today, and I know
That's okay.
a lot going on. So,
All good.
all right, I think we chatted enough. It was good seeing you, Martha. Glenn, thanks as always. Nick, appreciate you. Beacom, we're just gonna keep on plugging along.
Okay, sounds
All
good.
right,
Thank
have a great night. Take care. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.